All right, a day after the Senate passed it, President Obama signed off on a bill extending cash for clunkers. The rebate program began July 24th with $1 billion in the tank. About a week later, all gone as people pushed, pulled, or dragged their older cars to the dealers. The Department of Transportation says it has recorded almost 185,000 sales so far, and the White House expects today's $2 billion refill to last at least until Labor Day. So what does this extra couple billion mean for the people buying and selling the cars? We're checking back in with Earl Stewart. You remember him. He's a Toyota dealer in Florida who is selling a lot of cars under this program. Good to see you. Also, he's joined by CNN personal finance editor Jerry Willis in New York, who has some advice for consumers. So Earl, let me begin with you. You enjoyed the last month of huge sales, really exceeding your 2008 sale. So now that there is additional money in the tank of this cash for clunkers, what do you expect this next month to be like?
Well, Frederica, it started out like we couldn't believe. We had a showroom full of people this morning. I thought there might be a little slump because people were rushing in anticipation of perhaps the Senate not passing, but with the new $2 billion, we're still extremely busy. Our August is off to a record. We have sold about 50% of the cars that we would normally sell in the month of August in the first 6 days.
Interesting. So people are ready to buy. They lined up as early as this morning, not necessarily just to look, but they're qualifying. They have the cash or money in hand to actually get a new vehicle.
Yeah, Frederica, one of the most surprising things about this whole program to me was so many people with the clunkers, with the older low-priced cars that have good credit. There are a lot of cash buyers too, so we're having most every clunker prospect, people that come in, qualify to buy, either pay cash or be able to get the financing.
Now, initially you were a bit skeptical about this program, weren't you?
Well, that's exactly the reason why. A person driving a $1,000 or $600 car, you wonder how good their credit is. Why are they driving that car? It turned out these were second and third cars, sometimes cars that have been given to grandchildren and children.